Leo Tolstoy, the famous Russian writer, once said, "More things are wrought by prayer than the world thinks of." Indeed, we can achieve much more by means of prayer than we can ever imagine. Prayer is an acknowledgement that we need God in our life. When we kneel to pray, we are telling God that without Him we can do nothing. Jesus teaches us to pray at all times. He tells us to pray that we do not fall into temptations. The saints develop union with God, wherein their minds are constantly on God, even as they carry out their normal activities. We can also do the same as we do our normal works. We can have our minds always fixed on God. Now, prayers can be of different kinds. We can speak of praise and worship. We can speak of prayers of thanksgiving, or prayers of intercessions, or prayer of petitions, or just prayers asking for forgiveness. What is important is not the kind of prayer that we say, but the faith and the attitude we have when we pray. Today I would like to propose the 5 fingers prayer. This is easy and can be effective means of intercessory prayer. We all have our 5 fingers, and each of the finger can call to mind the particular group of people we need to pray for. The little finger is the weakest of all the fingers. So when we look at the little finger, we pray for the weakest sections of society, the poor and the abandoned, the widows, the orphans, the voiceless, the people in the margins of society. The ring finger calls to our minds the married people, and so we pray for families. We also remember to pray for young people who may be getting ready for married life. The index finger is the tallest of all the fingers. So when we look at the index finger, we remember to pray for the leaders of the world and of our own country. We pray for all those who in some way or the other play the leadership role to lead and guide people. The pointer finger is used to show the way or to point out something. So whenever we look at the pointer finger, we pray for all those who instruct and teach others. We pray for doctors, teachers, professors, engineers, nurses, policemen, priests, nuns, etc. The thumb is the closest to us. The thumb will tell us to pray for all those who are the closest to us, our parents and our near and dear ones, our brothers and sisters, our friends and relatives. So when we look at our 5 fingers, we are able to pray for all these categories of people. Interceding for others is a great means of praying. When I intercede for another person, I am showing an act of kindness. When I pray for a particular grace to be given to someone, I also share in the blessings that person will receive from God. Therefore, let us learn to intercede for others more and more. When we kneel or when we raise our hands in prayers, let us intercede for others. Let us be generous in praying for others. God bless.